Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Funny Stories with Ocean Glapion!
What's up, everybody? Tom, are you going to do this every week differently? Is that what's going to happen?
Yeah.
It's going to be a different intro. It's a different intro every week.
Let shit flow.
I love it. I love it. It's going to be great. What up, y'all? What's up to another exciting episode of Funny Stories with Ocean. And as always, we got our co-host, newscaster, Kristen. Say what up, Kristen.
Hello.
I feel like I'm going to get canceled for that intro.
No. It's newscaster. Everybody was
me.
No, his intro.
For your intro?
I think I'm going to get canceled.
No, you're not going to get canceled. It's not going to get canceled. How was your week? It was good.
My week was good. Yeah, but you don't really seem yourself today. Was your week good?
My Lakers actually lost last night, and I'm so upset about that. I was screaming. Let me tell you, I'm an avid Laker fan, and so if you watch a game with me, I will sit and I will scream at the TV. Do not talk to me. Do not interact with me. Don't do nothing. I'm all Lakers. And I felt like my voice wasn't going to be ready for the day because I was screaming at the Lakers last night, losing to the Blazers. But I'm back because I'm excited because we have a great guest coming up. And so
yes.
I'm just excited.
I'm excited.
You're excited, right?
I'm excited.
So, newscaster, you're excited about
I'm excited about this guest. Hopefully, I'll be excited about all the other ones, too.
Exactly. But when I told you we booked this guest, you were like, yes.
I'll be yeah. I was pretty stoked.
That's what's up. So, let's just jump straight into the news, and then we can get our guest on. So, let's jump into that segment. We're going to have to get you an intro. And we're going to have it figure out an intro for her, Tom. We got to figure out something where it's like, newscaster.
Hey, where the white women at?
Not like that? All right, well, let's just introduce the segment. This is our entertainment segment of the podcast. Entertainment newscaster, Kristen. All right, let's get into it.
All right, here we
What's
go.
going
Are you
on
ready?
This week? I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Number one.
Number one.
All right, so Remy Ma recently posted on her story that if she sees you socializing in crowded places closer than 6 feet or not wearing a mask,
Okay.
she assumes you don't wear condoms and you're dirty.
Wow.
So, my question for you, do you think that guys that don't wear their mask or practice social distancing have dirty dicks?
My question is to you and to the audience is, why is Remy Ma worrying about other dudes' dicks? Because isn't she married? So wouldn't it be, why would she be worried about other dudes' dicks?
Maybe it's just an observation.
It's
an
an observation.
She thinks if you're not taking care of yourself that way, then you're not taking care of yourself the other way. I have no idea.
So that means, people get sick all the time, the flu. And I know this is a new thing. So are we supposed to be wearing masks all the time? Is that what she's trying to say?
I don't know. I personally don't even want to wear my mask because as a female, when you have makeup on and it's 120 fucking degrees outside.
True.
It's miserable.
It's miserable.
I won't put it on unless I have to.
Unless you have to. Right.
It sucks.
Are you one of them kind of people that walk straight into the, like when you're getting into the store, you put the mask on.
Yes. And as soon as I walk out, it comes right off.
Mask off.
Yes, I am that person.
Do you think guys that don't wear their masks and are real close to you have dirty dicks?
I don't think so. I wouldn't wear mine if if I'm outside, I won't put it on. I won't put my mask on unless I'm walking into a building that requires me to put it on.
Right.
But other than that, you won't see me wearing a mask.
Okay. Well, that's
me.
I don't necessarily.
It's too hot for that.
It is too hot. And we live in LA. It's hot.
And as a girl, like I said, it's
too much to make up.
It's so much. It's like, I can't do it.
And then you got your lipstick on and it's on your mask.
Yeah, and then you have to no.
It's a lot.
No.
That's why we need a vaccine, I guess, so we can get this over with.
I'm not taking that.
You're not taking the vaccine either? Why is that?
So I've never had the flu, and I've never had the flu shot.
Okay.
So I don't. Personally, I I haven't gotten the coronavirus
Okay.
yet, so I'm like, where's the wood? Where's your guitar?
Yeah, knock on that.
That's real, right?
That's real. All right. Next question. What we got?
Okay. So recently, Britney Spears filed documents to change her conservator
Okay.
from
wrote the
her
questions?
dad. I know, right?
Okay.
From her dad to a lady she met a year ago. Britney in the past has been known to do some weird things, and it's believed she isn't mentally all there. So my question, if you were the judge, would you allow the change?
Okay, so first of all, what is a conservator?
So they like control like your money.
So they control the money.
Yeah, so her dad pretty much controls her in a sense. But
so basically, Britney Spears can't go anywhere without her dad
permission.
Permission. So she can't even leave the house.
Apparently she can't even like even if she wanted to like go to Starbucks, she has to like have permission to go.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Yeah.
So she just met this girl
like
a year ago, and she wants to give this girl control of her money over her dad. So, I just found out today that she lost that.
That's sad. I was rooting for her.
You rooting for her?
I was rooting for her.
Why? Why would you want to give your money to someone that you don't even know?
Well, she's known her for a year.
Okay.
She was appointed to her by the state.
Okay.
But who the hell wants to call their dad and ask for permission every time you want to do something when you're a woman? Like, I understand she might not be all there mentally or whatever, but it's also like you grew up in the eyes like
I've been watching her Instagram.
Yeah, her Instagram's a little crazy.
She
she isn't really all there, but
really.
Like,
why her dances?
Let me call someone else for permission. I don't want to call my dad.
What is her dances? What is she doing with those dances? Or just like it's the same
I don't know.
thing.
It's the same shit every
time. Or
time.
she walks.
Or
you're a white girl. I know you know how to do that dance. What's that dance? You're not doing the dance.
You're not making me do that dance. But everyone knows that is following her on Instagram knows it's the same dance.
It's the weird dance.
It's
How does it kind of go? Like it's kind of come on, you can do it. You can show it. How does it go? You're a white girl. I know that they normally like.
I don't know.
You don't know. All right. Well, listen. Britney is crazy. So if I was a judge, I wouldn't say it was cool either. I would just be like, no, you can't, because of the simple fact that, her dad has been in her life the whole time. So why would you just give it to somebody?
Her. But look at her.
Yeah, but she was a kid. Those Disney kids, always is something happening with those Disney's kids.
Exactly.
Okay.
I feel bad. I feel like she needs like real help and not by her family. Her family got her. Like they pushed her to be where she is, right? So why would I want my family to keep controlling that? Her dad is like, I don't know. He's just benefiting from all this shit.
Yeah. He's balling, big baller life.
He's getting paid. He's on payroll.
All right, before we go to the next question,
Okay.
What are you drinking this week?
Oh.
Where are you at? Where are you drinking?
So because I was talking about White Claw.
Okay. Oh, you brought a White Claw.
And this is my favorite.
All right.
It's grapefruit. So I'm drinking. What are you drinking?
I brought your rival, Truly.
So gross.
Pineapple, because I'm still on my workout. I've lost 2 pounds since last week. I'm down to.
I don't know if that's true.
It is very true. I'm down to 217.
Cheers.
I was so I've stopped drinking margaritas.
Good.
Yeah.
Those are horrible.
Yeah, I've stopped drinking margaritas and I've been drinking this girly fruity shit. So this week is Truly's and yours is White Claw.
White Claw.
This one is really good though.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It tastes like a pineapple. It's really good. Okay.
Okay.
What's your next question?
Okay. So my next question. Okay, this one's like, okay. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right. So Lil Kim and Mr. Papers are officially back on after a split of 5 years.
Okay.
Lil Kim now wants to take their relationship to fans only.
Fans only.
And I know we talked about this last week briefly,
talk about fans
right?
only, yep.
So my question for you.
Yes.
Will you be watching?
I will not be watching Lil Kim. Now, if it was Lil Kim pre-surgery, I would have watched. But this that's like watching two men, I think. I'm good. Is she going to be in full makeup? And because I hear that she only does certain angles. And my other question is why do you have a dude named Mr. Papers? What does that even mean?
I don't know.
But they're needing to make money, though. Is that why they're going on OnlyFans?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I didn't look that up. I have no idea.
Yeah, but no.
I just saw that and I was like, wow, everyone's moving to fans only, I guess.
Yeah, because you can get a percentage of all the money and it's set up. And I think fans only takes like 10% of the money. And it's just like, it's a better situation, and you can go and get paid where you don't have to go to a network or do these reality shows and they're paying you. Fans that just go in and they'll pay it and you get a percentage.
I was going to say, why wouldn't she just get like a show on like TLC or something?
And then she could also, how old is Lil Kim? I don't want to see her old ass.
Old.
She's going to be naked doing all kind of shit.
The fans only page is not for everyone, okay?
Yeah, her surgically enhanced body, I'm all right. Is she going to be rapping on there? I'll pay to see that.
It says their relationship.
Their relationships.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no rapping, I don't think.
No, I don't
gonna
want
happen.
If she's rapping fully clothed, I'll watch it. But if she's trying to be sexual on it, I'm good. I do not want to see her surgically enhanced face and body and her dude.
Then
I'm good.
This page is not for you.
This page is not for me.
The page is not for you. Okay. Next question then. All right, so Scott Disick and Sofia Richie have called it quits for good this time.
For this time.
This time.
All right.
So Scott's 37. Sofia just turned 21. My question, do you think age played a big role in their breakup?
Do I think age played a big role? Absolutely, I think it plays a big role. You agree with that?
I agree.
I think, listen.
At that age.
She's how old? She just turned how old?
21.
And he's how old?
Not too long ago. 37.
Yo, she's into partying. She wants to go get fucked by other guys. She wants to do orgies. She wants to do cocaine in the bathroom. She wants to get drunk and have other girls pull her hair and be like, oh, girl, it's okay. As she throws up in the bathroom and meet random chicks and end up random places that she's never known. Like, she wants to do the 21-year-old shit. This dude is like stay home and
He's
cook.
in recovery. He has 3 kids.
Yeah.
He goes on vacation with his ex all the time.
Exactly.
That's hard. As a younger girl, that would be hard.
Yeah, she's trying to just get random dicks. Don't know if she wakes up with an STD or not. She's trying to do the 21-year-old shit. She's not trying to do this family shit. It plays a big role. And how long have they been together for? So how long?
A few years. No, they were together for a few years.
So she just turned 21. So he got her at what, like 18? That would be, 3 years.
Maybe like 2 years then. I don't know. I know it's been at least 2 years. I don't know the exact amount of time. But yeah, she was young.
She was super young.
I mean, she was legal, but yeah.
She was legal in certain states.
Yeah.
Okay. She couldn't even go out for a drink. No, it's definitely. Would you ever date a guy? How old is that? Is that how many years is that? 15 years?
So that's 15. The oldest I've ever dated was 11 years older, but I was older.
Okay, how old were you when you dated this guy?
29.
29.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so this is recently. Well, I don't know how old you are.
I'm 30.
Okay, you're 30.
Yeah.
So he was 11 years older than you. How was that? Well, you can go out for a drink.
Yes.
You were done.
I think it depends. So it worked. I mean, it worked for me. I mean, it just depends on the person. But I think 21 and dating someone 15 years older, that's a little.
But you also was out of the stage of
the party.
What you gonna say, Tom? What you gonna say?
It depends, though. I was. I'm
say?
not. I don't go out all the time and party and do all that anymore. What?
I dated a 19-year-old once.
Okay.
How old were you
at the time?
31.
That's not that bad.
That's like the same.
12,
that's
right?
Like kind of the same as mine then.
31, 12.
But she couldn't even drink. And
That's
she
what I'm
was
saying, the
still like, she
drinking.
doesn't even know
It
what
wasn't
she
even
going
that
out.
she couldn't. It wasn't even that she couldn't drink. It's like we would have conversations, and I'd be like, "Stop talking. I don't want to hear what you think."
Oh,
You just wanted to fuck. You were just like, can we just take our clothes off and have
true.
sex? So that's what old boy was doing. Scott was only worried about sex.
It wasn't that. No, it wasn't even that. It was like she had no real opinions on things.
Right, because they don't really know that much.
The girl you dated.
Yeah. So I don't think.
And then it came back to me. I was like, yeah, but really, what could she have an opinion on? Like, I tried to talk. Like, I tried to have a relationship with this person.
Right.
But like at some point, I was just like, I don't want to hear about fucking Justin Bieber one more time.
Exactly.
So it wasn't even about the sex. It was just like, I've met mature younger women.
Yes.
Like I've dated
Or very immature older men.
women. Right. So like, it wasn't even that it was just she was 19. It was just like she had no opinions that were real about anything. So it wasn't like, oh, I just dated her to have sex with her. It's like that wasn't it. It was like I tried to have a relationship with this person, but I was like, oh no, you need life skills.
You need life skills. Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I get that.
So and it's very much the person.
It's very much the person, but I think that she wanted to get random dicks, and she was tired of this old dude's dick and taking her on and making her a mom at her age, because she was essentially the stepmom, correct?
Yeah, and at 2021, I don't want to deal with 3 kids.
You
Like,
don't
I'm
want
not
3?
trying to be a stepmom.
Yeah. You got to act like you like the shit. And you're just like, where's the cocaine? So, yeah. All right. So, what's the next question?
All right, we do another one?
Yes.
All right.
Last one.
Last one.
And then we're going to get our guests in here.
Yes.
Our last one. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, so So Stacey Dash's husband claims he was allegedly hypnotized into marrying her and wants the marriage annulled. My question, do you think this is true? And if so, will this be an excuse men will use in the future?
Hell no, it wasn't true. But this is the greatest excuse, Tom, in the history of excuses. Yo, can you really? He's like, he was sitting around. This is how bad it is to be married to Stacey Dash. He sat around, and in his head, he thought, this is a great idea. I'm going to say I was hypnotized into marrying this girl. That is how much he hates this girl. And he was like, yo, people are going to believe it. That's how much.
I just feel like if she really hypnotized him into marrying her, why didn't she hypnotize him again to, like, not do the divorce?
Or that's a true question.
If I could hypnotize someone, I wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, but
if it's that easy.
No, I don't think it's that easy. I think that you have to want to be hypnotized, right? Like you have to sit down and go.
So then that's on him.
What he's probably saying is, she asked me to do some hypnotist shit, and I was like, cool, because I was in love at the time, and then all of a sudden, he was married, and he was like, what the fuck? And he woke up 10 years later, like, what the fuck is going on? How am I married to this girl? Oh, I was hypnotized.
And also, how long does that last? Like smokers and other people, they get hypnotized, but like, how long does it last until you go back into wanting to do that? Like, is there like a certain amount of time that it lasts for? I
seen a show where a guy was hypnotizing the audience, and he went through a whole process. You have to want to be hypnotized. You got to go through this whole process. So of course this is bullshit, but if it works, any relationship I get in, that's what I'm going to say. This girl hypnotized me to be in this relationship, and I feel like it is over with, and I came out of the hypnosis, and she hypnotized me for the last 7 years, and I can't believe that she would do this to me. I'm going to say it. Every guy is going to say it.
That's so messed up.
That's a great excuse.
That's so messed up.
So that's all the questions you have for today this week?
Okay, that's all my questions for this week.
Those are good questions. How do you come up with these questions? Where do you find them at? Just new shit. You're
always looking.
Always looking.
Always looking.
That's right.
And you hear stuff, you know.
And you hear stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, it's that time for my guest.
I know
so you just mosey on along over here on the side. We're gonna bring our guest in with your what's your drink again?
Oh, I'm doing the White Claw.
Okay, so this week is White Claw, and then next week you'll have another drink.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm excited for today's guest. You guys don't even know. When I first started doing comedy, this was the guy that I looked up to. I would watch all his Def Jam. He was on Def Jam. He was in How to Be a Player. He was the VJ for MTV Jams. He was a fly super brother. Yo, man, when this dude came on the scene, I was the guy that always wanted to look up to him, and I'm excited that he's here. I'm excited that he's going to do my podcast. I've gone on the road with him and do comedy. He's taught me a lot. So without further ado, everybody in podcast land, please put your hands together for Mr. Bill Bellamy, y'all. Bill Bellamy.
I love that damn intro.
Yes, sir. No,
Man,
for real.
it feels good.
When I saw you in a suit, your hair is still the same.
Thank you.
It was a little bit longer.
No, it was longer
then. It
then.
was long, I'm just saying.
I had the like the 5 heartbeats look.
You did have a 5 heartbeat. And I was looking, I was like, damn, man, all these girls is going to love this dude.
They gave me so much love, man. I mean, it was just, I appreciate, what you're saying, because it was just one of those special moments in my career where, I was just coming up and, becoming new to entertainment, and I was starry-eyed and stuff. So it was a lot of fun. Even now it's still fun, because I have moments where I'm like, do you believe that?
Right.
Like when you was saying that stuff, still I go, wow, that's cool. Because you always chasing the next thing, and it makes you forget what you did already.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So thank you.
Oh, come on, man. And then I'll never forget my Bill Bellamy story because when you first start in comedy, you don't see you didn't know that. Like, I remember I watched the Dane Cook special, and I was like, Dane Cook is dope. And then when I saw him at the Laugh Factory, I was like, yo, this dude is in the Laugh Factory. I can't believe that.
Right,
he's
like right
actually
there.
here. He's actually here in the Laugh Factory. So I saw you were hosting Chocolate Sundays one day. And it was my first time ever meeting you. And I walked up to you. I was a young comic. I was like, yo, my name is Ocean. I'm going to be on next. And you was like, okay, that's what's up. He's like, how long you been doing comedy for? I was like, about 5 years or so. He was like, all right, well, you going to be funny? I'm like, yeah.
Because you got to be,
He's like, all right, I'm going to be watching. I'm like, all right, cool.
Because I feel like this, I really take pride in comedy. And I feel like, it's a craft, you know what I mean?
Right.
And if you going to do it, go hard. Like, I feel like you got to be authentic with this thing. Don't try to be in it because you want to be a star.
Right.
Do it because you love the craft, and you'll become a star.
Right. So how'd you start out? How did you,
Well, I was a Jersey comic. Not many guys from my area blew up or were on TV or movies. Most of the cats were out of New York City.
Right.
Or you had to go to New York City to become a name. So I was doing local shows. I started in college doing like talent shows or hosting a fashion show. Anything where I could be on microphone or, I was holding the mic and I was talking to the people. That's when I fell in love with comedy because I was like, I like making people laugh.
Right.
And so I didn't know how to write jokes initially. All that stuff came later. I just was funny. So I was literally just funny. People were like, Bill is stupid.
Exactly.
And so it went from the love of that part of it to like, I want to learn how to tell jokes like Chris Rock or like Eddie Murphy and tell these elaborate, fun stories, right? And so I went to New York and I would see Chris Rock working out. I would see Robin Williams pop in the club in New York City, like people that I was seeing on sitcoms, like you were.
Like, yeah.
And I was like, oh snap.
Right.
Because I was like, that's what it is. You got to be funny and they'll put you on TV.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Right.
If you funny as fuck, you going to get on the TV show.
Right.
And so I was like going hard every night because I was like, somebody might be out there that might see me.
Right.
And so sure enough, being funny got me on Def Jam. Being funny got me on MTV. Being funny got me in movies. You know what I'm saying? Whether I was the lead or supporting. My movie The Brothers is on Netflix now.
Right.
That was a sort of a collaborative film, but I felt like I stole that movie.
You did.
I was on the side, but I was killing them.
Killed it. And listen, so Kristen's favorite. What was you gonna say?
I have a question.
Yes.
I know being funny got you movies and on TV, but how much pussy did it get you? Because really, that's what we all want to know.
Let's be honest. Can we just be honest?
I ain't fucking around. You in my studio.
I'm be dead ass. Well,
I'll ask the questions.
Like truckloads. I don't know. I mean, how many can you put in a truck?
Listen, it's all relative.
It's all relative.
Are we talking about a Ford Ranger? Or
No, we're talking tractor trailer.
All right.
But I was gonna say,
I'm just being honest.
Just being honest.
But you got to be really funny.
You gotta be really funny.
Just gotta to get to Mack truck status.
To get to Mack truck status, you got gotta be real. That's the saying the other day. To get the Mack truck status, you gotta be really funny.
That may be the name of the episode.
Exactly.
Mack truck status.
Mack truck status is big boy. That's big boy right there.
I was gonna say Kristen's favorite movie is Love Jones, but she hated you in that movie.
Yeah, that wasn't it. But I wasn't. Right? See, I wasn't. I was the anti, hero or whatever. I wasn't the right. You were like, really? That's the movie where women were like, he's a dick. What a dick. Like women were like, I didn't know that people really believe you are the person in the movie, right?
Yes.
That was the one movie in my career where I was like, I don't know if I should have did that. Because when I was on the street, women would be like, you were such a dick. And I'm like, do I know you? No, you don't. But I saw you in that movie, and
did I do something?
I'm like, do I know you? No, it's just that the way you did Darius, like they know him, they think that's Loren's real name.
Right. The way you did Darius.
I'll never forget this. Right when Love Jones came out, I was flying somewhere, and I'll never forget I was at Newark Airport, right? Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna go to McDonald's real quick, and get me something before I get on the plane. Right. And the girl that was the cash register, right? So she's doing this, and she look up, and she's like, "You are such a dick."
You like?
I was like, I ain't even ordered my quarter pounder yet. Like, she was like, oh my God, like I literally just went to the movie, and you here at McDonald's.
I could just picture that girl.
I really don't want to serve you, Mr. Bellamy.
I can see her face
in
your face.
It's a true story.
I don't even really fuck with you like that.
I don't really fuck with you. Just go to Burger King.
This is so crazy.
Fuck that. Go to Arby's.
Just go to Arby's.
Fuck out of here.
I was like, damn. Because, I've always, in my movies, before that point, I was always like kind of like the good guy or the nice guy. You know what I mean? And that was the first time that I had like turned a corner where I was not likable. And so I was like, damn, that's weird. Like people really fuck with that shit like that.
They do.
So that was my, and then I knew what was going to happen when I did The Brothers from Love Jones, because I knew I was going to be sort of, once again, I was going to be the, the mouthpiece of the movie. Right. So I was ready.
My movie was How to Be a Player. Yeah. Why didn't you do another How to Be a Player?
We doing it?
Okay. Shit, it is going to be dope.
As soon as we get out this damn pandemic.
Exactly.
I need to touch my ladies. I can't. Exactly. Y'all can't be 6 feet.
Exactly.
I'll tell you one thing. Lap dances are never going to be the same.
No.
They're never going to be the same.
Oh, my God. I'm going to be in a bag.
Be like Bubble Boy.
I'm going to be in a hefty bag. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to have a zipper right here. You done? Zip back up.
Exactly. Because listen, how you going to do it? You going to zip it when you walk in? Because everybody, when they
scared.
I know, but all the girls, when they see celebrities come in, they all run, and you get the baddest of the
You got to zip your bag up quick. Yo, they coming. You can't.
That's funny.
You can't risk it. I don't know if any booty is worth it.
No, it's not at all.
Because back in the day, the only thing you would get from a strip club is like glitter.
Right.
You always had like glitter in a weird area. You'd be like, why is glitter in my ear? Or you would have like glitter in your eyebrow right here. Right. Like, why? Because you got hit with a glitter ball. Because I think strippers just throw glitter.
They do throw glitter.
They're like, how you doing? Like, bitch, what was that?
You cannot get that shit off you. No matter what. You just try.
You could jump in the ocean and come back up.
Yes. It's a glitter spot right
and it always catch the light. You're like, what was
That's right.
Right?
Well, man, I'm glad you're here. So the name of the podcast is Funny Stories with Ocean. Yes. So we always have a guest come on. Yeah. I'm appreciating you coming on. And
they tell you, man.
Yeah, thank you. And tell a funny story for our audience that you may or may not have told before or whatever, but something that happened funny in your life. And then go
man,
there.
I got a great funny story.
All right.
I was doing this movie called Any Given Sunday.
One of my favorite movies too.
Football
Willie
film.
Beam.
Willie Beeman was played by Jamie Foxx, LL Cool J. I played Jimmy Sanderson. I was the wide receiver, and one of the defensive coaches was Jim Brown.
Right.
So I've been knowing Jim Brown as a friend on one level, but I didn't know like Jim Brown was a shit talker.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew.
Nobody knew. So we get to the set, and this is before we start filming. You know, we doing 2-a-days because we got to get in football shape, and we got to learn 52 plays so we can be looking like real football players, right? So Jim Brown is the type of dude who walk around if you say, man, look at this motherfucker with this black and red shirt on.
That's what he was saying.
Motherfucker, you ain't shit. That's his attitude. And you're not even talking to him.
Right.
So you be like, yo, who's my man?
Right.
You always, when Jim Brown come around, you always say, who's my man?
Right.
Yo, who's that? Yo, what's up with my man? So Jim Brown was always on the set talking shit.
Right.
So we got a bunch of real football players and some hood dudes, you know, they real ones,
Right.
dudes play football, they real tough. They don't know Jim Brown. They too young.
Right.
They don't realize he's a legend, Hall of Fame, what he stands for, who he is. So they young and stuff. So they talking about football. In Miami, where we were shooting the movie, if you went to the U, that's one thing.
That's one
Some
thing.
cats went to Florida State.
Right.
Some cats went to the U.
Right.
And the U, to them, is better than anybody in the world. And Florida
Right.
State feel the same. So
Right.
they over there talking, man, y'all ain't shit, bro. The U is everything. And Jim Brown, man, fuck all y'all motherfuckers, man.
Right.
You
Where did
ain't
Jim Brown
shit.
go?
So
You
Jim
know?
Brown went to Syracuse.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow,
And
okay.
Jim Brown ran through everybody.
Right.
Do
Exactly.
you understand?
Yeah. I know.
So Jim Brown says to one of the dudes with the gold teeth and the braids who don't know who Jim Brown is, hey, little motherfucker, I tell you what, back in my day, I'd run through your little bitch ass. My man said, man, who's this motherfucker, man?
Who's your man?
Who's your man right here? Who's the old head? And everybody's like, man, that's Jim Brown, man. Chill out, chill out, right? So Jim Brown walk away. He'll say some real slick shit and walk away.
Right.
So cats go back to fighting again. Is talking, not fighting, but just going at
Right,
it.
right.
Competitive. Jim Brown, come. What y'all talking about? Bring up a topic. I'm gonna show you how you do it. Say anything.
Just we at the shop right now. We just eating
So
some
y'all
food.
shopping, huh?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about shopping, motherfucker. Back in my day, we was shopping. So the shit you doing right now ain't shit, motherfucker. So my man came back messing with the dude again. The dude said, look, man, go ahead, bro. Yo, I don't care who you are.
Right.
You know it's getting bad when
Right.
they do
Right.
that.
Right. When they clap, right.
So my man said, go ahead, old head. I ain't even talking to you, old head. Old head. Go on with the bullshit, old head.
Right.
And everybody was like, man, come on, stop playing, man. That's Jim Brown.
Right.
So Jim Brown said, what you gonna do about it, motherfucker? You ain't gonna do shit. I tell you what you better do. You better learn them motherfucking plays. My man picked Jim Brown, reached between his legs, picked Jim Brown up in the air like this, and body slammed him.
Oh shit.
On the grass. Boom! And Jim Brown had on some flip-flops and a kufi. And his kufi was over there. And Jim Brown said, God damn, motherfucker, I was just playing with you. Oh my God. He's like, where my goddamn kufi at, man? Give me my shoe.
Cause he like 70, like
He's 60-some years old.
Right.
Got body slammed by this 23-year-old strong-ass dude. Bro, they bum rushed this dude. 12 dudes scooped my man up and threw him out the fucking, off the field, out into the park. It was crazy. Damn. So everybody was like, dog, I can't believe he did that. Because we was like, Mr. Brown, you cool? Man, he was like, God damn.
God.
Oh, shit, I was just playing. I was just playing, God damn. Motherfuckers don't understand a joke.
Listen, that's the only thing you can say after somebody just body slams.
Bro, you know, you just like your grandmother. Are you gonna body slam your grandmother?
Nah.
Are you gonna body slam your Uncle Larry?
Nah.
No, because that's Uncle Larry. You just
Right.
let him talk shit,
Right.
and it's nothing. My man picked a grown ass senior citizen. You imagine somebody pick Michael Jordan up and throw him on the ground?
Right. Mike is like, I was just playing.
You at my camp.
I'm trying to feel young
Okay.
here. I'm trying to be young here.
You know how many?
Get in the conversation
Do you know how many people would stomp the dude out that body slam Michael Jordan, and they got Jordans on?
I know.
True story.
True story. What'd you do? You were just standing there?
I was stunned. I was trying to put his kufi on. I was like, yo, Mr. Brown.
You was trying to straighten that shit out. You was trying. You said, "Oh,
you good? You good, Mr. Brown? Good. Now go sit down. You got to rub him soft like Mr. Brown. You all right, Mr. B? Mr. B, can you hear me? Ask Jamie. It's a true story.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a great story.
It's a great story.
That is a great story. Damn. Well, all the guests that's gonna come on after that is gonna have to try to top that.
Yeah, they got to tell a truthful story. It's got to be truthful. It's got to really, really be funny, and it's got to be authentic.
That's crazy that he picked him up like that and slammed him.
This guy, I wish I could remember his name. It would come to me, but he was a really good athlete. He was super strong. He would be like, he was built like Dez Bryant, like very athletic guy. Right. Big guy, but he was young. He didn't know no old heads. He didn't know. That would be like you going to the All-Star Weekend and don't know who,
Larry Bird or Magic Johnson.
Yeah, you treating them regular.
Right.
Irvin who?
Irvin who was Irvin? You like, who's Irvin?
We at the Staples Center. You don't know who Irvin is.
Right.
I got to say Johnson.
Right.
That's what was throwing me off, because I was like, maybe he just trying to be, an asshole about it. But he was like, I don't know fuck who. I don't know the fuck who. I'm 22 years old, man. Who the fuck is that?
Right. He ain't in my era. You like, what the fuck are you
Bro, you're a football player. You supposed to, you kind of got to pay homage. Don't you, y'all do that? It's just like, with comedy, you know what I mean? Like, how would you not know who Eddie Murphy is? How would you not know Damon Wayans? It's like, are you kidding me? How do you not know who Keenan is? And you trying to tell me you want to be a comedian?
I love Damon. I love him in The New Girl. He's great.
You talking about?
I
was about to be like, what the fuck?
I was waiting for the look. I was waiting for the look, and I got it from.
And he got on flip-flops too. You got to throw that motherfucker.
We was about to throw you.
Boom.
The look was priceless.
Because we was like, I mean, we love Junior, but
come on, you know where he got it from?
Priceless.
It came from somewhere.
Right, exactly.
There's a reason it's called Junior.
Exactly.
Did I ever tell you about the night I got bumped at every comedy club in town by a different Wayans?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of them. You got bumped a lot.
I got bumped 7 times. They were like, Greg Wayans is coming out. I'm like, that's a white name. There ain't no Greg Wayans. I got bumped every club I went to. They were like, Damon's here.
Yeah.
Keenan's here. Yeah. Sean's here. Marlon's. Come on. How many are there?
Kim's here now.
Yep.
The niece. The nephew. It's a lot of them, bro.
It is.
But anyway, thank you for having me, bro.
Oh, man. Well, this was great, man. Thank you for coming in, Bill. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I used to study you, like, really, like, and your intro on how you came on Def Jam, I used to steal that intro. Like, I used to go, like, I didn't say exactly what you said, but the way you was like, you would come up and be like, what's up, y'all? No, y'all got to get what's up, y'all, and make them clap again.
Yeah.
I took that from you because I was like, that was amazing how you got the audience. Well, because that audience was like a real tough audience.
Well, the reason I did that was it gave me a moment as a comedian to settle in.
Right.
You know, when your nerves is going real fast. And then also, too, if everyone's clapping, they're unified. Right. So they're listening.
Right.
So that's another, kind of like a little trick to it. It's like if everybody's clapping, you got them on the same page. Now they're anticipating something. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not like somebody clapping over here, somebody clapping over here. We get everybody, let's go. Well, come on, y'all can do better than that. And then you settle them in. And then you go bam, and then you deliver. And it really works, you know what I'm saying? Especially if, you got an audience that you have to please. That's a New York audience.
Yeah.
So no mistakes allowed.
Okay, I know you got to go, but I got to do this. I got to ask you this one thing. You got to tell me the story again about when you interviewed Aaliyah and R. Kelly was standing right there.
Oh, I wish I could tell you that.
Can you tell you? Go ahead.
Because I'm going to say that one for my book.
Oh, you going to say what? Okay.
But it's a true story.
I know it's a true story. You told me.
True story.
Okay, let me ask you this then. Who was
super story? It's super true.
It's okay. Who was the greatest person that you interviewed? Who was your favorite interview of all time? Because you've interviewed everybody. You've interviewed Michael Jackson. You've interviewed Janet Jackson. You've interviewed.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, I'll tell you why this is my #1 video, because all the stars lined up. So my Janet Jackson video is my favorite video because of how it happened. Janet Jackson is where Beyonce is right now.
Right.
She is hottest thing moving. She is the first girl I ever seen her belly button pierced. I don't know if you see girls get their belly button pierced in 6th grade now, but back in the day, that was like, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't even know if there was enough meat in there.
Right.
So, and she was super sexy.
Right.
So Janet wanted me to do, her portion for her MTV interview, right? So she requested me. So I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I didn't know that Janet was a huge fan of mine, right? So I'm a huge fan of hers, so I don't really know if it's mutual. Right. So when we get to the set, the first thing she did was lay on my chest while I was talking to her, right? If you go to the YouTube video, go to the YouTube video, you will see my face. I almost blacked out because I was like, oh my God! And she was like, Bell. I was like, yo, go to commercial.
Go to commercial.
Because I was like, yo, see, back then, we were way more free. Like girls could flirt with guys and do whatever. We could flirt. It would never be no bad shit. Right. Now everybody's so goofy.
Right.
But back then, like, she was literally flirting with me on camera, right? So I was just like, yo, I gotta man up because I was literally attracted to her, right? And I was like, oh my God, please don't get aroused in front of these people. Not on TV.
No TV, but you had Janet Jackson before. I mean, J-Lo before J-Lo in that interview. J-Lo was there too, right?
No, J-Lo wasn't.
Because you guys were doing a music video.
So we were doing, it was called,
it was Rhythm Nation, I think?
No. It's the first single, it was Velvet Rope.
Come on, Tom, you information man. You're supposed to know this.
I'm listening to you.
Okay. He's like, I got Bill here. I'm not even
producing right now.
So when you go on YouTube right now, you put in Bill Bellamy, Janet Jackson interview, Velvet Rope. You will see me standing there with Janet Jackson, and all her dancers are behind me.
You, yes.
And she is leaning on my chest.
Yes.
And she played with my nipple a little bit.
Yes, exactly.
And I like that shit. So it was right there.
There, Bill. Yo, it's such a baby right there, yo. I thought that J-Lo was in that.
But the girl right there kind of looked like J-Lo, right? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, right there. Not that. Oh, Bill, you was swagged out right there.
Look, bro.
You was swagged.
Wait, here it come. Look at her. She can't hold it.
Yeah! Look at your face, son.
Did you notice when she touched him, the camera had to go up and just shoot him from the waist up because they're like, something's gonna happen down there.
Yeah. Right. Look how she laying on my chest.
Yeah, this nigga Bill is like, he's like, oh my God.
It's like, do not shoot below my waist. Do not shoot below my waist.
Do not shoot below my waist.
You hear me clearly, bro.
Yes, listen. You look the same, though. That's crazy. You look the same. You just look young, but you look like that movie. What's that movie that Will Smith was in? Where he played his young self.
Yeah.
If
you see, like, the funny part about that right now, when I watch that now, I see my son. My son look just like that. Like, yeah, that's crazy though.
Isn't it crazy?
It's crazy, but it like, I'm so happy that's documented because it was authentic feelings, I'm a young comic that just got this job. Next thing you know, I'm sitting here with Janet Jackson, and it's crazy. I was just in a comedy club 2 nights ago, and now I'm standing here talking to the #1 artist in the world. It's crazy. That's kind of what my book is about. Is like how crazy.
But yo, he's dancing right now. Y'all can go to the YouTube video and see it. But Bill could do no wrong here. You was the young, fly, sexy nigga right here. This was how to be a player nigga right here.
Where it came.
That's where it came from. Like all the girls. If it wasn't Janet Jackson, you could have did all of them right there.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice.
Hey, yo, that's right Mac truck status.
And on that note, Bill is out of here. Yo, thanks y'all for having. Yo, Bill, thank you for coming on the podcast. Funny Stories with Ocean. We're going to be back pretty soon. This is our 2nd episode. Keep tuning in. Keep subscribing. Go to subscribe YouTube.
Yes.
Tune in. Subscribe so you can know when we post all the videos. We're going to have other different people come in and tell funny stories. But again, I want to thank my special guest, Bill Bellamy, for coming in. This is my man, 100 grand. He's been always cool to me since day one, and I appreciate y'all. All right, now, peace out. I'm talking fast because I'm so excited that Bill is here. All right, y'all. Peace.